Welcome back to N5. I'm Andre Rodrigues.
And I'm Annabelle Earth.
Today we have two very special guests coming at a very tender young ages of 15 and 12. One of them is actually a published author and she's also a musician. The other is an actor, a dancer, and is doing a play for the Ballarat National Theatre. We would like to welcome Hannah and Eloise Keppler. Welcome, girls. Thank you for coming onto the show.
Thank you for having us.
Now, as we're starting off just now, this is the book by Hannah Keppler, which was published last year at the tender age of 14. Want to tell us a bit more about the book, Hannah?
Okay, so the book is called The Super Duper Totally Not Real Diary of 12-year-old Delilah Darkling, and it follows the story of a 12-year-old girl through her first year of high school and all the ups and downs of what that includes. So she gets her first crush, in the end she even gets a boyfriend, and she makes a bunch of friends, being overpiled with work for the first time. So it's got a lot of stuff of growing up, and it's a coming-of-age story.
Bringing up a lot of high school trauma for me. But, I'm so glad I'm out. But it sounds so incredible that you've actually published a book, and I hear you've actually got a mentorship with someone as well doing that.
Yes. Her name is Kes Wickham St. George. She's amazing. I love her. She's also a published author. She's an international author. She goes around the world. She went to Japan with her poetry book. And she's got another book coming out soon, so you should keep an eye out for that. It's very cool.
Definitely.
Yes.
And how about you? Do you have another book planned after this one?
Yes, I do. I'm starting to work on more books. Definitely. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed writing that book, and I hope in the future to write many more.
I have to get a copy for my girls. I have to read it. She's the younger than Hannah.
Get autograph and everything, maybe get a bit of signing.
Eloise, you're doing a play for the Ballarat National Theatre.
Yeah.
What is that about? You want to tell us a bit more?
It's Peter Pan, and it's a podcast, and I'm Nibs.
Names. Which character is that?
One of the Lost Boys.
Oh, the Lost Boys. Okay, yeah.
Nibs is like he's not the smart one, but he's not the dumb one.
Nice. And how do you do the recordings? Since you say it's a podcast, do you do the recording at home?
Yeah, at home. And to make no outside sounds in the recording, I had to do it under a table.
Under a table?
Wait. So you actually like a table this size, just hiding under it with your voice recording?
Not that.
It's our computer desk. We had to line it up with a blanket, and we got for Christmas a microphone, a condenser mic for podcasts and stuff, for this and for writing more music. And so she just hid under with her microphone and recorded her stuff.
Yeah.
I heard doing it in the wardrobe also works because you got all the clothes there, so it absorbs the sound.
Yes.
If you do it in there. You're also a dancer and a musician, drummer as well. You want to tell us a bit more about the dancing and the drumming?
So I went to a dance studio in 2015, and I did tap and jazz, and I haven't stopped.
You haven't stopped. That's good.
So we're guessing you like it then.
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite between tap and jazz, or
I prefer tap.
for tap? I wish we had some tap shoes for you. You could show us some moves. You're much more coordinated than me.
She's a great little tapper.
You guys are very accomplished. I mean, both of you. And I hear we've been working on something together, which is the Rainbow Uniform Slushy School web series. You want to tell us about that?
Rainbow Unicorn.
Rainbow Unicorn.
It's a unicorn.
My spelling.
So Rainbow Unicorn Slushy School is a web series where everyone involved in it is under 18.
Who are you?
I'm Miss Derrick, owner of Rainbow Unicorn Slushy Factory, in charge of the Parent Council, and mother to life.
I run it on Zoom it's about a variety of cast members. Ellie here plays.
I play Cola.
Yeah, she plays Cola. There are 5 kids. Yeah, 5. Who all have some strange, funny fanciful names. There's Y, who shows up every time the word Y is shown. She just appears. Pepsi and Cola.
We're
And
friends.
yeah, and life and life and strife. A cool thing about Pepsi is the person who actually plays her. She lives in Collie, so for the first episode, we actually had her on an iPad to get her in, so that we can actually have her. So her character is done on an iPad, so that we can involve people from ages from all around.
Then my first name is Karen.
Karen. What a beautiful name.
It also works with a writers group. The storyline follows the 5 kids at school. They're all supposed to be year 4, and they have a terrible teacher. And they try and get the teacher fired, and in the end,
She goes to jail.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like start here, up here is where we finish.
Yeah.
It was actually started as a devised drama, so it came from an improv, and we all the kids, amazing lot of kids, all very into this kind of drama stuff, because we're from a drama group called New City Theatre.
Yeah.
And that's where we came from. And now we not only, in the writers group that I run, we not only work on Rainbow Unicorn Slushy School, but we also work on other stuff, a variety of things to help each other bring our writing up and
Yeah.
do what we want.
We are also doing another Peter Pan in the drama group, except it's not a podcast. It's
Yeah,
actual
that
play.
one's an actual play,
And in that one, I play Tinkerbell.
and I play Wendy.
Oh, that's going to be amazing. So you're playing a character called Cola, and now you're playing Tinkerbell. What are you going to be actually flying in this production, or no?
I mean,
We might, but
We want to, but I don't think it's going to happen.
We can try. We'll figure it out. It'll be okay.
I like how you brought up the new theatre,
New City
the
Theatre.
New City
yes.
Theatre. Do you know that Hannah is the youngest board member on New City Theatre?
Are you serious?
You want to tell us a bit more about being a board member?
Okay, so the board used to be entirely done by adults, and then at the end of 2019, when at our award ceremony, because at the end of the year we hand out awards, myself and my friend, another young actor and filmmaker, the filmer of Rainbow Unicorn Slushy School, Cameron Clear, he also joined the board. But I'm the youngest, he's 17, and I'm there to kind of help all the kids have a voice, so that it's not just all dictated by the adults, so that we can actually get across what the kids want to do from a kid.
That is really, really cool, because I think it's one of those things that needs to happen a bit more, because, I mean, you guys come up with some crazy cool ideas to do, like a unicorn school. Like, I wouldn't think of that. That's awesome.
True.
So, you also do so musician, you're a dancer, and I see we've got a CD here from you, Hannah.
The CD is Calling Me. That's my very first single. It's an original song written by me, and you can find it on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, anything. It should be on all platforms.
Okay.
So cool.
What was the inspiration behind the song?
So actually, it was written. I was asked by Steve Bowker to write it as the opening theme song for the Red Light Films web series, The Odd Ones Out. So I went in and I had to come up with something, and the song is about friends, and the main voice in there is finding friends and life and something that's truly calling them. It's all about what's going on and what they want. That there's something else out there that's just waiting for them to go grab it.
So you guys obviously really love all the arts, but now I'm guessing this is what we're pursuing, but if you weren't going into the arts and you weren't acting or singing or dancing, what would you be doing?
Schoolwork.
All right. Let's talk about something fun. A bit more.
Something more fun.
You usually do... What is it that you do?
I don't do anything else.
Yes, she does.
So I'm
She's
kind
just
of in the
shy.
same boat. Like, what's your hobbies? This.
Yeah.
Well, really put stuff into perspective, how we just do a lot of art
It does.
stuff.
You guys seem so busy in the performance
Yeah.
bit of it. How is school then? The school for you? Yeah, school all right.
Yeah, we're all homeschooled. So Ellie and I are both homeschooled, and she became homeschooled in year 6
It was
last year. Last year she became homeschooled
During COVID.
during COVID times, and she just stayed. And I've been homeschooled since year 7 now.
Yeah, except you're homeschooled before year 7.
Yeah, I was homeschooled between year 4 to 6, then I went to school for year 7, and then I came out again in year 8.
Yeah.
Wow.
Makes it hard to play truant, isn't it, when you're homeschooled? Like, how do you ditch the teacher then?
Yeah. I just follow you. Like, why haven't you done your homework?
Now there's a third sister, yeah?
Yeah.
Amy.
Yes.
And the three of you have been on something together for a very long time.
Yeah, the couch.
Yes. Would you like to talk about that? Or can you talk about that?
Yes, we can. So there are 3 of us, and we're known as the Keppler Trio. And we've all been performing since, I think I was 2.5 when I started.
My goodness.
But when we used to do drama, and at the Canning show, we won the performance art installation, and that's where we met a lovely person called Fred Mafrika, and he invited us on his Foxtel show, The Couch.
You do that is Christmas, really Christmas.
And since then, I would have been about 7, she was 4, and Amy was 9?
Amy was
Yeah, 9.
9.
And we sing on the couch. We've been singing since then, since that age, all the way up to, I think the last time we went would have been late last year.
Late
Yeah.
year.
So we do different songs. I also premiered my single "Calling Me" on the couch. I premiered it then, as an interview as well. So we've also gone on for interviews about our life, just like how we're doing now, and it's been a great thing to do.
Yeah, you guys seem like you know what you're doing
Exactly,
interview-wise.
yeah.
I'm like, pressure, professionals.
I like how Hannah remembers all the names of everybody she's met.
I know.
Off the top of her head.
Doing so much better than me.
I can't remember what I had for breakfast someday.
So you guys have been in the industry a while, but is there anyone that you look up to that you think has really influenced you, maybe inspired you a little bit?
For me, it's definitely my mum. She's been the one to help me throughout everything.
You're scoring brownie points now, yeah?
No, but she really is always there for me, always helping me, making sure I know what to do, know what to say. She's a writer as well. She runs in the family. She helped take my very first musical, Fantasyland, on tour when we went on tour down south. Ellie was in it, so was my older sister. Ellie played Raven, which was one of the bad guys. She got to be one of the bad guys.
It's always been fun to play the bad guy, trust me, I know.
That was a great experience. There were 14 of us in the cast, and we went.
Sorry, you toured down south. So
Yeah, we toured down south.
nice.
We went to Bailing Up, Rockingham, all kinds of places.
It was really funny because most of us just stayed in
One house.
one house.
Yeah,
Oh,
All
14 of you?
all 14 kids, and there were like 6 adults. So it was like one giant sleepover,
Yeah.
and everyone in the cast at that stage was under 18. So so we were all very much so kids. I think the eldest was 17.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for those adults. Very outnumbered there.
But the kids had fun, and every day we'd be up about 8 getting ready. I had to have my hair in curlers because I played the lead Lillian from London, and which is because it's a story about a spoilt brat as she goes to the magical world of Fantasyland, and she goes around, and then she has to save them all from the evil Dark Lord, and the baddies.
Which would be you, I assume.
Yes, she's a Raven. She's one of the baddies.
Well.
Yes, I wrote this play. It's a musical actually. So I
She
wrote
wrote
it.
it when she was 9.
Yeah, I wrote it when I was 9, and we toured during 2017 when I was 11. That's actually what helped me get the writing contract, which helped me come to my book. So I wrote the musical, and that's where Kez came to the musical one time and was, wow, this is amazing. And we went, and she decided to mentor me.
Wow. Where's your musical, Annabelle? I feel
It's
exactly
like
the
a
same
little
way.
bit intimidated.
Hannah also wrote another play called A Soldier, a Poet, and a Harlequin, and the school that our mum teaches at performed that and paid her.
Yeah, I got paid. I bought the school. The school there needed a middle school production. I think one of the teachers or something came to when we did the shortened version at it, and they were like, hey, can we do this as the middle school production? It helped with my mum working there, because she knew what to do anyway, since she was there watching and it happened. So I had to extend the play from a shortened version to a proper one, with a bunch of characters, and they did it as their middle school production. All the girls there they did wonderfully. I got to watch a few rehearsals, and then I got to watch the show. Amazing.
That is so cool. You guys have done so much.
Not only talented but humble as well. No?
Yeah.
You said the rest were amazing.
At the moment, we're turning that very play into a musical as well, like Fantasyland, but we're going to have it quite a while. I'm working on the music at the moment to hopefully premiere it again and do kind of what we did with Fantasyland, go touring again with it.
Wow, so do you think you guys might actually be in it this time?
Yes. So she, at this time, the very first time when we premiered it for youth, this thing called Youthful, done by Don Russell, I played Locke, which is the soldier, and Ellie played the character's younger sister, called Honora, and my older sister Amy, she played the older sister, the evil one, Alvina, Mistress of Evil. It's a great story. I love the story because it is fantasy based, but all the characters have something going on with their lives, and it's kind of progression with fanciful things of more mental health, and it covers a bunch of issues that really are done, but we've made it colourful, so that you can really relate to the characters.
Okay.
There's so much you guys have done, honestly. There's like 100 things I can ask you about. Is there a particular project that you're working on right now that you want to tell people to go see or watch or check out?
We're going to do a Midsummer Night's Dream soon.
Yes. So we are performing. So I directed a Midsummer Night's Dream in 2019 for Youth Fest, and there was the youngest in the cast back then was 5, and the eldest would have been 17. So we had that, and now we're doing it again at London Court, and for a charity event. We're raising money for this person called Romeo, who has cancer, sadly, and we're going to raise money for him to be able to get the treatment. Yeah.
And are tickets being sold for the one at London Court?
I don't think it's for Shakespeare Week.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's tickets. I think it is just you come in and you get to experience Shakespeare, and we are performing a Midsummer Night scenes, or just all of it. A Midsummer Night's we're performing a Midsummer Night's Dream there. I play Puck, and I got to direct it, and she's Fairy, and we have so much fun doing all that. I love Shakespeare, everything about it. That's why
I share Fairy with my friend.
Yeah, she and her friend Tamara Wolf, they play Fairy. They both play Fairy.
Okay.
And they always do stuff together. They're really close.
That is so cool. So what's it like getting to play a fairy on stage then?
It's cool. I wear a tutu.
Yeah. Do we get to see some of the jazz moves?
No dancing as well?
Come on. You'd be so good.
Not really jazz, but we do...
Are we actually doing the tap dance in...
Oh, in Peter Pan we're doing a tap dance.
You're tap dancing.
Yeah, in Peter Pan, her, again, Tamara Wolf, and Tamara plays Tiger Lily in it. We're doing we have a little dance thing, and we're doing a tap number.
Yeah.
We try and incorporate in all the shows we do something we're all good at, something we're good at, to try and develop all the kids in the cast, so that even though we're acting and doing a play, we'll shove in songs for those who can sing, dances, to make everyone feel like their part is important.
Yeah.
So we're doing tapping. In Peter Pan we sing as well. Midsummer Night's Dream, we actually changed most of Puck's monologues into songs. So I sing it to the tune of Greensleeves as I hop around the stage.
Doesn't feel like I'm talking to kids. It feels like I'm talking to these accomplished people who've been around for ages and ages. And I'm sure we could carry on and the interview could go on and on, but we do have to cut it a little bit short. Thank you so much for coming on to the set. We would love having
Thank you
you.
for having us.
Yeah.
We must definitely do a follow-up next time. We go on some of their plays and that we can show to our viewers as well.
Yeah, maybe next time we can get you guys to do a little tap dancing for us. Fingers crossed, maybe.
Well, this week we have the screens, my goodness, the senior teens screen acting course, which starts on the 19th of April. Now that's being run by our very good friends at AMA, Jeremy Levi. If you can make it, I suggest you go down. And we also have the Buddha's Birthday and Multicultural Festival. Now, it's not just a spiritual thing. You can go there for the free family activities and the food.
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching the show. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click the notifications bell to be up to date on all of our content. And please comment below and check out our socials. The descriptions are down below.
We also like to thank our sponsors, Malaga Print and Signs. And for all your social media needs, please contact Karen and Vicki, whose links will be at the bottom of this page as well.
I'm Annabelle Earth.
And I'm Andre Rodrigues.
And this is In 5. Don't forget to tune in next week, guys.
See ya.